Tribal society is a prevalent fixture in the World of Horizon's cultural landscape, each with unique origins, social structures, and cultural norms. Throughout Aloy's journey into the world, we become more familiar with some societies more than others, such as the Nora, Karja, Banuk, and Oseram. Though their peoples and histories are more known to us, they are not the only tribes that are named and recorded within the lore of the world. First being the Utaru tribe. From what has been written, they are a people who are deeply tied to the earth and what it yields. In their homeland of the Plainsong, their peaceful culture predominantly focuses on agriculture, a practice that carries weight even beyond simply slaking one's hunger. Much like the Nora, the Utaru place great importance on remembering those who have left the living. After death, the custom is to return the individual to the earth, nourishing the soil and yielding new growth. As long as those who have been buried are kept in memory, they remain with the living at all times and will contribute to the harvests and make them bountiful. This belief includes those as long departed from this world as the old ones themselves. Though mostly residing in their distant lands, they unfortunately experienced the wrath of the 13th Sun King's madness firsthand. As Duran's forces entered the Plainsong, they attempted to appease the Karja raiders with gifts of grain, but were instead slaughtered in such numbers that it said that the maize of the following harvest grew black and blue from the blood of the dead. Perhaps these atrocities is the reason why so little of these tribe folks are seen in the Sundom. Essentially, the cultural opposite of the Utaru has to be the Tenakth. Due to their reputation of warfare and brutality, relatively little is known of this fearsome tribe. Rumor has it that they are known cannibals and takers of children. In Aloy's manhunt for the fugitive Ulia from Sunstone Rock Prison, we learn in her dying testimonial that the Tenakth believe that the strong take from the weak, and in the taking are made stronger. This sentiment may translate into a rather morbid tribal custom. If one is about to perish, or perhaps only if one has taken the life of another, to ensure the strength and deeds of the dead live on, to drink of their blood is the Tenakth way. As far as any religious or governmental hierarchies are concerned, apparently the few living scholars of the tribe have not enlightened the world to their workings. Their only constant from our perspective, it would seem, is their affinity for battle. Unlike most tribes who only encountered conflict with the Karja during the reign of Duran, the Tenakth's history with the Sundom is not one of the invaded, but rather of invaders. During the reign of the 9th Sun King Renan, the Tenakth horde attacked the Karja. Renan, though suffering great personal injury, and his army were able to repel their enemy, but in doing so, scarred the Karja more than we may know. I say this because the Tenakth are the only tribe who have no apparent record of being ravaged by the Red Raids. Maybe Duran knew the price would be too high to venture into the lands of their once would-be conquerors. Regrettably, little more is known of these two tribes. Additionally, much of what we do know has to be taken with some degree of speculation, being that much of these records are taken from the Karja perspective rather than first-hand accounts. Where the next chapter of Aloy's journey takes us in Horizon's world, only one can guess. But hopefully, we might learn more of the peoples of the Utaru and the Tenakth. And that brings this chronicle to a close. If you'd like to see more content like this, likes and shares are always appreciated, and if you really like what we're doing at the channel, come join our community, hit that subscribe button, and click the bell to stay notified. The topic for today's video came from one of you, our awesome subscribers, so if you have an idea or a question that will inspire our next episode, let us know in the comments down below, and until next time, thanks for watching, and keep questing.